I don't trade like most of the people you see here on YouTube. Today I'm going to show you a money-making machine that the vast majority of people couldn't even handle psychologically. The expert is called HMA, and it turned 10,000 euros into over 1 million in 4 years. Incredible, something never seen before. Welcome everyone, I'm Andrea, your automatic trader, and if you like what I do, leave a like on the videos. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next content I'll be publishing. If you're already thinking, yeah, this isn't possible, okay, this video isn't for you. Let's move on before the usual circus starts. In the comments, people start saying, oh yeah, but this expert isn't real, you don't use it. Well, this is my real account. This is the usual VPS you see. Here it is. Let's look for it. Here it is. Our expert is this HMA with the version I currently have loaded and am using. So as you can see, the expert, I've been using it, and I've been using it for a year now, not just for a couple of days. So the results I have are also confirmed by the trading it's doing on my real account. If I were making money by selling courses, signal rooms, and things like that, yeah, right now I'd be here begging for your attention, trying to show you my products. No, I don't do any of that. I'm here just to show you the results I'm getting from trading. That's the difference between those who talk about the markets and those who actually make a living from them. This HMA expert, as I call it, works only on AAU, so on gold, in the H1 time frame. It works both on the long side and the short side. It doesn't guess, it doesn't anticipate, and it doesn't hope for anything. It waits until the trend is already clear across multiple time frames. Then bam, it enters. The entire expert is built on the whole moving average, the HMA. It uses it for entries on H1 to define trends on higher time frames. When the direction is aligned, boom, the system strikes. A very simple logic, and that's exactly why it works so well. So as you can see, here we are in MetaTrader, and the expert is the same one we saw earlier on the real account. So it has the same name. We launch it on gold, period. We start from 2022 to have a long enough period up to today. Obviously, we run the test. Every tick on real ticks, I set it to 10,000 because that's what I have in the account, and let's see what happens in our test. So the back test is finished. Let's look at the numbers because the numbers are what matter and there's no arguing with them. We started from 2022 up to today, and the 10,000 euros have become well over 1,200,000. The equity clearly isn't pretty. It's not like those equity curves you see on the experts sold on the market that always go up and never lose. This is a real expert. It has its moments where it earns a lot and moments like here where it doesn't make any gains, and here it even loses. And that's just part of trading. Then here, after it lost, it starts up again and boom, leaves everything behind. Clear? Always remember, these are results related to something that's already in the past and are no guarantee for the future. They only give you a good indication of what has happened. And so it's assumed that if the markets behave the same way they have from 2022 until now, it's likely that we will continue to make profits. But there is no certainty. So let's take a look at the actual data from our test. As you can see here, we've made practically 900 trades, as I mentioned earlier. It's not an expert that trades compulsively, but it only operates when the time is right. The drawdown is relatively low. We have about a 15% drawdown, just a bit more, and the results are still excellent. Those who make 10 trades a day obviously will never understand what this expert does, because this expert doesn't make 10 trades a day. It makes a few, carefully selected, only when the time is right. And obviously, the results speak for themselves. Other systems eventually dies out, but this one keeps accumulating. In my portfolio, this HMA expert is one of the pillars for gold. It's one of the experts with the biggest profits I've ever created. All things considered, it has a relatively low drawdown for the profits it makes. Obviously, no expert works alone, so this one operates together with all the other 29 experts I use. Because I build teams of machines, not a single bot. That was my expert. HMA on AXU is a machine that doesn't ask for permission. In short, if you want to see other experts from my real portfolio, maybe on other markets, let me know in the comments and I'll show them to you in the next videos. But if you didn't understand what you just saw, it doesn't matter. This isn't content for everyone. See you in the next video.